you and I are in the body of God. You and I are in the body of God. This is not my say-so, although this is my understanding. This is scriptural across the board. We are in the body of God. The whole of creation is in us. The whole of creation is in us. Again, if you know anything of Scripture, I don't profess to be, smart, but you can find all of this in the Scripture, made in the image of God in this instance. We are in the body of God. The whole of creation is in us. But in order for us to understand and know what that means, vis-a-vis that I shall not want, again, consider the lilies of the field, all the different ways in which these beautiful ideas and principles are expressed, where that which is part of God's life is fulfilled by the life it is a part of. It doesn't seek something outside of what it is given, because it is given all that it needs in every moment to be content. And I am not waxing philosophically here. I'm describing to you what you will one day, as a true aspirant to be a Christian, will know as a fact in your own life, because you will have begun to enter into the world where it is a fact, and you'll see it for yourself. But to share in this creation that we are in, and that in us, we are asked to share in the suffering of creation. To share in his creation that is in us and that we are in, we are asked to share in the suffering of that creation, which is not the suffering that you and I do. Our suffering is because we're trying to perfect a creation according to an image we have of what creation is. And we're endowed with the power to create. Nobody questions that. But we never question that the thing that we create turns out to be the stumbling stone in front of us. Gradually, one must see these things so clearly that a new understanding comes, that possibly that if I am in fact in God's life is in I, and that I am part of that creation, that my responsibility is to share in the suffering of the whole of that creation. And what is the suffering in the whole of that creation? It's right there in the beginning of the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That your love should be the same as my love. That your compassion already perfected should be my compassion. That your patience already not just willing to bear what one must, but existing to bear what one must, so that you, as the Father of all this, might be glorified through the relationship that these things express. The capacity that a human being has to bring heaven into earth for the purpose of reconciling the two kingdoms, the Creator and the creation. Am I going too fast? To reconcile the Creator and the creation, that capacity is what Christ represents.